And appreciate you. Thank you. And I'm not, again, I'm not gonna sit. I don't really have that much to say about like any of these streamers or people who, because I don't really know that much about them. I'm more so just gonna comment and react on what happened. So apparently, so there's this guy named Atrioc, and again, like I said, I've seen a variety of his content before from YouTube, and he's a Twitch streamer, so he does a lot of similar what a lot of them do. Most Twitch streamers play video games and stuff while they're streaming. They do a lot of reviews and things like that. I mean, it's a streaming platform. It's really no different than what I'm doing here. But Atrioc, I was familiar with some of his content, like FTX. I think that was when I first saw some of his videos, as he was doing like some FTX breakdowns. And basically, so again, I don't really have. This is a Pokimane. She's huge. I don't really know anything about any of these people, so I don't really have that much to say compared to like what a lot of other left wing political commentators will say. Like, I don't really know that much about these people, but basically, this guy Atrioc, he got caught while he was on stream. It's not just that he got caught with a tab to a porn website, a spicy website, because no one will really care about that, because people get themselves off. People watch pornography. It's really, no one really cares. But someone put it on Reddit and found that the tab that he had, and I'll play a few videos too after we read through this, but found that the tab that he had up was a link to a deep fake website. And deep fake, it's like you can put people's faces on anything, pretty much make it look like they're saying and doing things. So people use deep fake in a lot of porn content. Now, the big issue with this whole thing was that Atrioc put up a paywall link. So he had to pay for access to this deepfake site where a variety of female Twitch streamers were used in deepfake content. Now, the whole thing around this is that these Twitch streamers are Atrioc's friends. Atrioc is married, and they're like all family friends. So, really cringe, really weird. It's like, again, if it was just normal pornography, people may be laughing at him for a day, but like no one will really care. It's like, oh, got caught, with porn on my work computer. But this guy, again, it's not even just the deep fakes. It's deep fakes of his friends, of his female colleagues, and that's really what makes it creepy. And then, obviously, a lot of where the discussion is around the issue with deep fake. I mean, the technology is what it is. It's not like we're going to be able to eradicate it totally. But it's these types of like scenarios where like it really comes into be really problematic, to where like you find out somebody close to you is doing something like that, or for the most part, people pretty much like what you don't know won't hurt you. So basically, what I mean is, like, if this was a scenario where some random guy in Nebraska is using Pokimane or any other female or streamer or any woman celebrities, if they're using their likeness in deep fakes, I mean, people don't really go up in arms about that too much, because I mean, what are you going to do about it? Like, you can't really, they don't know these people. But this is why this is so creepy, because like, imagine if like if as a man, or especially imagine as a woman, but just like, imagine if one of your guy, like if one of my guy friends, if I found out that he not just watching but paying for it. So that's where all the intention is. He was paying to watch like deep fake porn of like my female colleagues or my girlfriend, or like, I don't have like an official girlfriend. I'm just saying, like, or it's like so yeah. So let's read into this. So that's basically what it is. But his apology really was ridiculous, because it's like it's like this is embarrassing and this is gross. But like, you would think, watching that, like Atrioc, the way he handled it, you would think that he got caught like he's about to go to prison for a long, like it was like life or death. It's like the way he handled it was just kind of like, bruh, like, you're a weirdo. Like, stop making it. We'll watch it. Okay, so that was a January 30th. So the deepfake images, I already went over that. I pretty much went over all of that. I don't want to reread it already. Oh yeah, and the other weird thing was that he had his wife, like his wife was in the video too. Like you really didn't need to be in the video. I mean, because again, like obviously for her, and again, like the biggest issue is the women involved, and then his wife. Because again, it's like these women are like friends of both of them, you know. So it's like, yikes, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do you really go from here? Like, what are you really gonna do? Where are you gonna go from here? Okay, so yeah, so I already said all of this pretty much. So now I'm about to show a little clips of him apologizing. And again, like it's like the way he handled it was pretty cringe. I mean, this whole thing is cringe, but the way he handled it too was like, bro. Okay, so here we go. Um, so this is like a quick clip of like it being shown in the stream. And then again, somebody clipped it and then followed, went down the rabbit hole.
Good work back there. The syndicate took a serious blow.
What time is it where I am?
Huh?
What time is it? EST.
So yeah, so basically it happened real quick. He's streaming and then he accidentally flashed it up.
Is it where I am?
Huh? Huh? Yeah.
What time is it where I am?
Huh? Okay, yeah, but it happened real quick, and somebody on Reddit went to it. But yeah, so again, like,
Is it PST?
and I got several things to say because it's like, and he released. Hold on, where is it? I'm trying to. Let me see if the apology. I'm trying to see if the apology video was up. Hold up. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna play it from here.
This right here, hands down the most hilarious video that I have seen this year and last year, and the most hilarious video you'll probably see as well. So I do not know who this gentleman is. Apparently the name is Atrioc. He is issuing an individual that I know, like people like one and they're going
to stream to like create
this on the waifu.
Stream to like create a pattern of behavior where I really want
a pattern of behavior. Do people talk?
Hold on. Give me a
like
sec. I'm gonna look up the quick little clip of it.
I'm literally curious. Like, how many times do you go to the pub with Father O'Malley and he's like, "I noticed a pattern."
Obviously, he ended up playing the victim, and basically what he did is he tried to make it seem like, oh, he was just up really late one night and it was like 2 a.m. and all of a sudden he just happened to stumble upon some links on a porn site, which obviously you shouldn't be clicking on. But then he went into detail to say, like, one thing just kind of led to another, and everybody has to see these things because I'm seeing these things. And it's like, nah, bro, for you to go all the way in like that is a good sign that you're pretty deep into the depravity. You know what I'm saying? Like you have an issue with spicy videos. You have a real problem with it. Because again, it would be totally different if all you did was have like a tab open and it was just a normal porn site. Because again, nobody really cares about that. But it's just like, nah, bruh. Hold on, give me a sec. Because I really don't have that much else comment to say about this because I don't know any of these people personally. Um, I don't really follow their content that much. But the basic crux of the whole thing was it was just like this guy got caught, he ruined his career, and the whole thing about the deep fake stuff again is it's like this is definitely about to get a lot more attention in terms of like people using deepfakes to make money. That's really where I think a lot of the legal attention is going to go when it comes to deepfakes and what to do about them. Because in general, you know, like if someone's using a deepfake of you, but they're like states away and you don't know who they are. I mean, there's not that much. You don't really have that much of a case there. But if they're making money off of your images, then you absolutely have a case there. And then too, you know, just with AI and deepfake technology, like you know, more consequential types of things, you know, like having fake videos of people in positions of power, maybe making statements or sending messages to others, and then it being mistaken um, as the real deal. So there's definitely going to be a lot more attention paid to it, and not necessarily like just because of this, because a lot of people, because again, not even me, I don't really even know that much about these people. So people outside of like the online news and just online communities, they're not necessarily going to see this. But this I thought was a good example of kind of the real world issues with things like deepfake. Because again, this guy's marriage is down the drain, his career is down the drain, and his relationships with a lot of people are down the drain because this is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's very weird to to not just watch but pay for. He paid for this, to pay for deep fake spicy content that of your friends. You know, like these are women that like trust you. These aren't just like like random like sex workers that you've never met that are online who use a persona and they sell their image on purpose. Like, you know, these are people that are supposed that are supposed to trust you. So it's just, you know, again, and again, his basically his response, his whole response was that he tried to make it seem like, oh, this isn't something that I do often. Like, come on, man. Yes, it is. This is absolutely something that you do often. If it wasn't, then you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be in this situation. You just flat out wouldn't be. You know. So it looks like, so there's a lot of videos. I don't want to pretty much they're like clipped in with other stuff, but there's really not that much else to say because I'm not going to sit here and be like, ban deep fake technology because that's not going to fucking happen. But again, I thought that this was like a real good example of the issues that come with deepfake technology. And then again, we're absolutely going to see a lot more laws and political and public attention. You know what I'm saying? To what to do about stuff like this. And again, I don't even like apparently like Ethan. Again, I don't even know that much about Ethan Klein, so I'm not just gonna act like I'm all outraged about him. Like he was like laughing on a podcast. I'm not even gonna play the cutie clip of her crying because I don't know that much about her, and so who really gives a fuck what I think about her going on and crying or not? Who cares? It doesn't matter. But again, I think the bigger issue here overall is that this is a problem, but it's a solvable one. There's gonna be somewhat, we're gonna adapt to it just like we have to everything else. But the biggest issue with this whole story wasn't that, again, it's not like, oh, some guy was using Pokimane and whoever's deepfakes. No, like Atrioc apparently was like close to them and his wife was close to them. So the whole thing is just like pretty cringe. It's pretty gross. So yeah, so that's really all I got to say about it.